but I have witnessed many dancers in my career to deal with injuries. It's surrounding you everywhere.
This is about an injury. So this girl looks like she had a long-lasting injury, and she is currently kind of recovering it. So she's asking, how can you better yourself when you have a long-lasting injury?
I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, any like that. But I have witnessed many dancers in my career to deal with injuries. It's surrounding you everywhere. As a teacher, I see students have injuries in ballet profession. I often tell the students, don't be discouraged, don't be upset or depressed. It is a part of our business. You have to learn how to deal with it. Just like you learn tongdus and fongdus, exactly the same thing, how to deal with injury. The long-lasting injury this lady is talking about. Now, my first intuition, why is long-lasting? You have to put the focus on the word long-lasting. I predict she was never fully recovered from the original injury. She went back to work, to class too soon. So the secondary injury become chronic. So let's say you have an ankle, have a tendonitis, okay? So instead of for this tendonitis, for this inflammation to completely go away, for your body to completely heal itself, the day when the student feel a little bit better, I don't feel pain anymore today. That have many reasons. That might have the temperature, the pressure in the air, or you iced the night before, or you took Advil the night before. Many reasons to contribute that sensation. Or maybe you like to believe that your ankle is fine, it's recovered, because dancers have very strong mental capacity. You tell yourself, I'm fine, I have no problem with my ankle. Many different reasons, against what doctors order, against what your physical therapist told you. You went to work, full on point, everything, 5 hours. That does more damage to that unhealed wound than the original injury. So, especially for the students, you have to be very careful. You have to be very patient in nurse the injury to be 100% healed. In my opinion, give yourself another week of absolutely no pain, absolutely no aggravation, no swelling, nothing. The sensation of pain and the visual, look at it, the swelling, it is your body produce those signs for you to stay away from that particular area. You have to understand that. So you have to understand why the body feel the pain. Why body produce the liquid, the fluid to that particular area. Why is that? It's to prevent infection. There's a reason for it. There's problems with that particular area in your foot. So when those sensations still there, even a little bit, you have to stay away working that area. Because we as dancers, we always believe we have to show up every day. We have to show up. We have to please ourselves. We have to do the beautiful leg. We have to do the turn. When we do that in the morning, I was on my leg, I danced no pain, somehow life is beautiful. That's who we are. We're conditioned to think that way. If there's a little hesitation, if there's a little bit pain, if there's a little bit of, we try to ignore that. We try to say, you know what, that's gonna go away. As long as I can do a beautiful triple pirouette, as long as I can do a beautiful solo shot, my legs up here, I'm fine. It's a good trade. It's not. Oftentimes, that problem becomes chronic. It becomes a thing that you have to deal with for months to come. Instead, give yourself An extra 5 days, 3 days, 5 days. Let it complete to be healed. Door shut, case closed. Now you can move forward. To me, that's a good trade. For me to have not to deal with that pain, not to deal with that problem. If I just take 3 to 5 more days, complete away, not tested, not be on point. Let me see, let me do some remedy. Let me see what happens. Don't do it. Yeah, that's a discipline, that's a patience, that's a profession, that's a part of the professionalism that you must have. So for that, I saw that question last night. That long-lasting thing, it is from a original injury was never properly dealt with. You keep aggravated and keep aggravated, and somehow that original diagnosis becomes something else. Because your body started to compensate, not to put weight on that foot or shifting your weight to the other, and cause other issues. So we have to be absolutely professional about our injuries. That's from personal experience. I twist my ankle. Just every dancer will have that. And I went on stage, perform. And I know when I was dancing on stage, I knew I should not have done that. Just because that kind of pain I experienced when I was just even walking around. My heart, my mind told me I should not be doing that. But my heart told me otherwise. I went on stage, full performance, and I had to be out for 3 weeks. That's reality. So if I didn't do that performance, which is for a dancer, it's like an unthinkable thing to do. Don't perform. This is my role. I don't perform. So that was my experience. I had to do it. Of course I have to do it. But in what price you pay? I paid a big price, right? So if you against the sensation of pain, at one point you will lose. You understand? Mental power or not, at one point you will lose that fight, because when the pain reaches a certain degree, it's overpowering, it's overwhelming. So I encourage you to be professional, to be patient, and to consult professional consultation, doctors, and have that problem to be dealt with 100%, 100%. If you have to be in a cast, be in a cast. If you have to be in ice bath, be in ice bath. Okay? It's a difficult thing to do. Okay? I hope helps.